If this you clicking off though.
My lip gloss. Bro. Like, bro, what the is wrong with you?
We've asked you to leave. It's time to go.
We've all messed up at work before. Maybe it was that time you were doing math and forgot to carry the 1. Or that time you accidentally gave Toby and management a coffee with 4 sugars instead of 3. Come on. We've all done something wrong somewhere along the line, but at least you weren't arrested for it. Get ready, because we're going to show you some dumb people.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please don't do this.
Some of them were caught stealing. Others came in drunk to work, whether or not that was a job at a Chevy dealership or a school. But none of that comes even close to a 21-year-old who spat in a police officer's food. So stick around as we explore these 4 cases when dumb people got arrested at their jobs. 21-year-old Naylene Tierra worked at a Chevrolet dealership and was fired on February 20th, 2023, but she refused to leave the office. Now, Naylene was intoxicated, and she got caught by her boss, who quickly called the cops after she said she wouldn't leave. Officer Cafroni was the first officer on the scene and had a little chat with her boss.
Probably 10 minutes before I called you guys. And she's refusing to leave.
Okay. So you heard direct supervisor?
Yeah, I'm the manager.
Baby
Once the
girl,
officer's inside
what's
the
your
office
name?
and speaking with her, you can clearly
Let me
see
talk to you. Let's go hit a sting.
that she does not want to leave her job. She only looks at him for a few seconds and turns back to continue her work.
Hi.
You doing okay?
Yeah, hi. What's your name?
However, her unconcerned attitude didn't stop the officer, and he kept on questioning her. Her nonchalant attitude was going to take a turn quite quickly.
How may I help you?
No, how may I help you? What's going on?
Nothing.
Wait, how is being drunk at work like a bad thing? I mean, not a bad thing, but like, how can you get arrested for that?
I'm gonna figure this out.
Figure what out?
This.
What's your name is?
Oh, she wouldn't leave.
Naylene Tierra?
Melina?
Naylene.
Naylene?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any idea
Public intoxication.
why I'm here?
I mean, then when you arrest every nigga at a bar, like, bro, what?
No clue. Just
Would you like to know?
I don't really understand public intoxication. You gotta think about it. When you arrest every nigga at the bar, if that was a real charge, like, you can't be like, oh, public intoxication, like somebody that's too drunk. Niggas get too drunk at bars. So go arrest a nigga at the bar, my nigga.
Raid Rodder, I am you tonight.
Nigga. I mean, it's a bar, but yeah, still, my like, you can think about it. A bar is in public. What about when you walk out of it, dumbass? So when you, let's say I'm at a bar right now. Leave the bar. Oh. Drunk walking up the street. Can't they just spawn camp the bar? That's so, like, you know them like to do like that. Spawn can't wait for them to touch the curb. Public intoxication, man.
What I'm here for?
You can just spawn camp that shit.
that's your problem.
Well, I know what I'm here for. That might be your problem, actually. That might be a business of yours.
Now, just because she has, quote, no clue why the officer's there, it sure doesn't mean he's gonna back down. Melina...
P.O Banks, can you watch some scary after this?
I'm not listening to a nigga named Cinnamon Buns.
Sorry, I mean Naylene. Naylene here can be seen ignoring the officer and even cursing him.
Would you like to know what I'm here for?
That's your problem.
However, the officer's been in this business for quite some time and just dismissed her drunken comment. He then turns to the owner, and she tells Officer Cafroni that Naylene works in the business department. But Naylene quickly interrupts.
I'm the owner.
Okay, what's her title here?
She's a BDC. She works in the business
Yeah, I'm
development
also
center.
in law school if you want to take down my lawyer's information.
Officer Cafroni quickly responds and says that no one's talking to her and that she's just going to be ignored. But Naylene does not back down that easily. She
did not call her a BBC. She said BDC.
continues on talking, but luckily this time there was no cursing directed at the officer.
I don't want to talk to you just yet. You was just ignoring me.
Okay,
So she was
I want
administrator
your
type
first
of
and
thing?
last name with my...
Yeah, that's her desk.
Oh, okay, so I want your ID number with your first and last name so I can
You're
talk
gonna-
to my
you-
lawyer.
you're gonna get it.
Yes, because I'm in law school.
Now wait a second. If she's a law school student, doesn't she know you can't go to work while you're drunk? I guess that's the one thing they don't teach you at law school. Naylin, however, doesn't stop there. She continues on, telling the officer that she's 21 years old and did paralegal work a year ago.
Oh yeah, I'm 21 and I did paralegal.
You should raid Shamiki be putting in the mouth.
So what's your first and last name?
Now, I'm not
Ooh, nigga, I don't know that nigga.
calling her a liar. Okay, I am. It's highly unlikely that a 21-year-old graduated from law school. To do that, you need a 4-year college degree, and you have to have taken the LSAT to have gotten into law school, something that might be difficult for someone who worked a full-time.
It's not an ego. I just said, who is that? I can't. Ray, I don't know. Can y'all give me some information so I know who it is? You said random guys like I'm supposed to know everything that stream? Tell me the nigga so I can figure out who it is. The
job
and they be like, oh, okay, I with that nigga.
and was working at Chevrolet on the side. Officer Barnett arrives later, and the two officers tried to get Naylin to finally leave the premises.
Well, I believe they asked.
BDC, gay niggas. Obviously, it says it right there, want to be gay. Are you gonna start doing GTRP or nah? Yeah, man, I gotta just figure out how to get in D10. We pay $400.
You're not leaving.
I am.
Okay, when is your ride coming here?
Oh, cuando mi mamá me dice que va a venir.
My partner doesn't speak Spanish. Okay?
Your partner doesn't speak Spanish,
No.
correct? So that means I had to physically.
Now, the two officers saw that the conversation with Naylin was going nowhere, so they interrupted her and turned back to the owner and asked if they had officially asked Naylin to leave the property.
Especially
You
during
guys
the
officially
lovemaking
asked her to
process,
leave the
seeing the
property.
beautiful
Yes, we
black
did,
beard
when
arouses both of
her mom
us.
was on
I've
the
also watched a few
phone
times to her
after I-
Yeah, my
streams
mom
and
said that she was
Are we
on the
cooked?
way.
Her mom
And
said
shake
she's
that
not
booty
coming
meat.
to pick her
Let
up.
her
No,
know to leave
no.
the property.
Let me put my mom on speaker.
You need to leave
Now
the
can you watch
dealership
some scary
now.
after this?
The
No.
owner stated that they called her mother, but Naylin's mom said she wasn't going to come pick her up. However, Naylin interrupts, stating that her mom was in fact on her way.
Run me my motherfucking money.
And that she'll call her and put her on speakerphone. Naylin goes to pick up the phone, but the owner tells her it's time to leave. At this point, she rolls her chair closer to the officers, and the conversation went like this.
My mom.
But I just asked you to leave. No, I
Okay,
don't believe
it's
so.
time to
She
go.
drives, but I
We're
believe
telling you you need to leave. You're gonna be
So I
trespassed.
can't
She bad to y'all? She chopped.
call my mom and ask her.
You
to
don't.
pick
They
me
don't
up?
want you to use their phones, okay?
So I can't ask my mom to come pick me up.
you can use your phone, not mine.
You have a phone?
In one final attempt, Naylin tries to just ignore the officers. Maybe they'll disappear if she just sits there. After a few minutes, she called her mom and asked her to come fetch her, but the call didn't go according to plan.
Listen,
Although
you
she and her
vine
mom
swinging,
had a
coconut
pretty funny
cracking,
chat.
Banana munching, cotton slinging, moon
Lo que
cricket, ebony skin,
dolía,
barbarian.
lo que no es. Mommy, this is my mom. Mom, so tengo la policía aquí diciendo que yo necesito irme de los premises, que yo necesito alguien que me recoja, porque hay una gringa aquí fea, tú sabes, ya de pingada, like vieja aquí.
You don't want to start us now?
Call him a gentleman, get on him, mañana.
It's a good
So necesito un Uber o voy a tener la policía.
Well, you can probably already guess what she got. And no, it wasn't an Uber. Her disrespectful attitude towards her former boss and blatantly ignoring the officer's presence were enough for the two officers to have had enough. They finally did what everyone was hoping they'd do right when they entered the doors.
All right, we're gonna go outside. What's her name?
No, eso es lo que va a pasar ahora mismo.
What is it? What's your first name?
Entonces.
Okay, I've had enough. We're going. We're going outside. We're
Are
going
you
outside.
touching me?
Let's go outside. We've asked you to leave. Let's go.
Grab your purse.
We're going outside. Let's go.
Are you touching me?
Yes. Everyone's asked you to leave. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, just make it easy on yourself. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
Time to go outside.
I will pick myself up, but don't touch me.
Okay, let's go outside.
Okay,
We've
let me
asked you
grab
to
my
leave.
purse. Let me grab my purse, but do not
There you
touch me. Okay,
Outside.
look, my lip gloss.
Bro.
Like, bro, what the is wrong with you
We've
guys?
asked you to leave. It's
I
time
don't
to
give
go. That's okay. All right.
Check
all right,
out my mouth.
All right. All right. Put your hands behind your head. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Oh, nah.
Bro, stop!
resisting.
This is resisting.
This is not
Stop
resisting.
resisting.
Make it easy.
I'm not resisting. I'm literally
Shut up.
innocent.
Just make it easy.
I'm innocent.
Oh no.
It would have been super simple and you could have just left.
I know that shit hurt too.
Now, if she wasn't resisting, then this is clearly not a banana. That's a pretty weird reference, but I'm just going to keep rolling here.
Pause.
The officers place her under arrest and escort her out of the building.
Hey, miss, do me a favor. Do a sweep on that desk. Make sure nothing else that belongs to her is there.
You know what? You know what, you guys, this whole company's gonna be sued.
The quote-unquote innocent and drunk Naylene yelled out that the whole company was going to be sued. But with her so-called degree from her so-called law school, we doubt that happened. She was finally out of the building, fired, and arrested. But not without one last outburst.
You
Come
could
on,
have
take me up, bitch. Take me up.
You could have just left.
Darling, take me up.
She was charged with disturbing the peace, trespassing, and resisting without violence. Okay, see here.
Oh no.
You can't go into a school classroom while you're intoxicated, especially not on the first day and when you're an elementary teacher. Well, tell that to Kimberly Coates, a teacher from Oklahoma who brought in a cup of her happy juice when she got to work.
On a visit. All right. So, just observing you in classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit, and so I've asked Officer Dean to come in here and visit with it. Have you taken anything that's, do you have a prescription for anything that maybe you have taken today?
Man, that been drinking and sipping on that juice. Good in alcohol.
It seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning.
Now, the situation was handled perfectly by who we think might be the principal of the school. He didn't accuse her of being drunk. Instead, he covered everything and asked if she was on any medication. However, Kimberly Coates' medication isn't your normal sleeping pill. Oh no, it was a few bottles of Sleepy Time sap.
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff, but that's I can't think of anything.
It's fine.
But I could look it up when I get home.
So you haven't taken anything while you were at school?
No.
Now, one thing I would tell you is, for your employment, I want you to be truthful.
Okay.
And so, would you be willing to take a breathalyzer test?
If I needed to, yeah.
Yeah, she cooked.
You don't have to, but if you're willing to do it, that helps us.
Have you taken any sort of medication today?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you taken any medication today?
I did take some medication this
It's
morning
over.
for my anxiety.
It's over. She's cooked. Somebody need to put her ass on the plate, flip her ass over, because she's done. Bro, I look like an I Am Legend zombie.
This morning.
I think it's called
It's called alcohol use.
clozapine.
Let's ask the audience what they think. Do you guys think she had a few drinks before school?
I think she had some dick.
Or was it last night and she's just a bit hungover? Or was it while she was at school? Or maybe she didn't have anything to drink at all and this is all a placebo effect after she drank too much water? Well, if you chose option 1, 2, and 3, you're most definitely correct. However, Kimberly is still trying to spin the story in her favor, and she tells a few more fibs before the truth finally comes out.
Not while I was at school.
When did you drink?
Man, arrest this nigga. Get this. She got that Karen haircut. I know you'd be a problem in line.
Something.
Last night.
Not here at school because it seemed that it changed. I mean, your demeanor kind of changed.
Sup Darvinham.
Anything here at school?
Oh, I wouldn't bring it into the school.
All right, it's time for the breathalyzer test. The officer asks Kimberly if she's going to blow double zeros, and she answers with an I don't know. Well, Kimberly, you should know if you had something to drink or not while you were waiting in the parking lot of the school. Kimberly throws up her shoulders, and the officer decides he's going to test her.
Or not going to?
Okay, so what's gonna happen if...
I'm not gonna do anything with you.
Well, I'm asking Mrs. Bowles.
Well, I'm just gonna be honest, Kimberly, I'm concerned about you. I have a responsibility
Man, it's fire this.
to take care of the kids.
Right.
And it's not gonna be my decision.
It's my decision. So,
Hey Jay, appreciate you, boy.
Alright, so you're gonna blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? And you're gonna keep blowing until I tell you to stop.
Oh no, that sound freaky as hell.
I tell you to stay, till I tell you to stop, okay?
Alright.
Alright, give it just a second.
I don't know
So now, baby, grab it like it's a dick.
how to do this.
You're just gonna blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon as soon as I tell you to. Alright, you ready? Take a big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. Alright, stop. Good job.
What is it, man?
You gonna tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
My nigga, this ain't 248. This bitch is drunk. Arrest this bitch. My nigga, she should be dead.
Fine.
Well, I did drink last night.
did you drink at school is what he's asking you. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't
A 248.
blow that right there.
I know it's not really 248. Relax.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
I did.
Nigga, 2 times.
Yeah.
You're the one who brought a giant cup of alcohol to school. Man, Kimberly must have had quite a party.
Was she drinking motor oil?
If she blew a .24, for those who aren't aware, the .24 is her blood alcohol content, and that's what she blew during her breathalyzer test. Now she wants everyone to believe that she only brought a Diet Coke to school. She told them that she had her last drink at 3 a.m. last night, and also that she has a drinking problem and is seeing a counselor. The officer states that he believes Kimberly is a functioning alcoholic, but that she had to have had a drink quite recently to blow a .24. He asked her if he can track her eyes, and Kimberly agrees.
My husband's he's still at school working.
Can I check your eyes?
Do what?
Can I check your eyes?
Yeah.
Can I stand up?
Hey, Shrimp, appreciate you, boy. Bitch ass nigga.
Stand with your feet by your side, hands down to your feet, side to side. Heel to heel, there you go. Alright. Follow the tip of my hand. Your eyes only, do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Don't move your head, bitch.
You've drank recently.
Yeah, this bitch was drinking.
Yeah, she's intoxicated.
Kimberly's asked if she knows her husband's number because she'll need someone to pick her up. However, she doesn't want to call her husband, and if she were to get in the car, the officer had every right to arrest her for driving under the influence. Kimberly started crying, and the officer decided that it was the perfect time to investigate her drink.
Shiesty, appreciate you, little dude. This bitch got coke and rum. Coke and rum.
I know I've been having a hard time. Am I gonna get fired?
Honestly, yes. Or you can resign. You're under the influence at school with kids.
That should be the last thing you asking. You around my kids drinking sloppy body ass. You sitting there drinking coke and rum in that big ass Sonic cup. You got bigger problems to worry about if your ass gonna be fired. I come to school, my kids come home telling me that you pulled your titties out because you was drunk. I'm gonna come to that school and run your ass over with a Hummer H2, you in GTRP.
Can it not just be that it's in my blood system and that's why it's...
Unless you were drank a shit ton
Well,
at like 8 o'clock this morning, I don't know how you could still be that high.
I did drink a lot last night.
How much did you drink?
I don't...
Hold on, man, I gotta drink my juice. Man, I'm trying to sit here and hold for the rest of the video, man. I gotta drink my ding-a-ling juice. Niggas ain't gonna sit here and make me hold my ding-a-ling juice. I'll be back, man. Alright, who's talking gay? Start banning niggas.
Too much
What do you drink?
wine.
So how many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the box.
Did you drink a whole box of wine?
Bitch, you drank a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
And you stopped drinking at like 3 this morning?
Presley Johnson, please come to the office. Presley
The problem
Johnson.
is they said you were
Please
fine
come
this
to the
morning,
office.
and then now recently they've noticed a difference.
See, and that's weird to me. That I was okay this morning. I would think that it would be.
Which makes me think that you drank recently.
Now, just because she was telling the truth about the Coke in the cup, it doesn't mean she hasn't taken a drink that day. The officer and the principal tried to entice Kimberly into calling her husband to come pick her up, but she doesn't want that. So, the officer told her that she can either call her husband or he would take her to jail for public intoxication, another thing she didn't want. The principal then tells her that they believe she drank while she was at school, and Kimberly decides to change her story one more time.
You're lying to us.
Okay, I drank on the way to work.
Stop lying!
I'm glad that you told us that. Okay? We'll still discuss tomorrow.
I went to work here. I went to work here.
Nah, my nigga.
So tomorrow at 9 o'clock, now let's call somebody and have them pick you up.
No, I can't call my husband.
Do you have anyone else you can call?
You have a friend that can come pick you up?
I don't know.
Would you rather call your husband to come pick you up, or would you rather call your husband to come get you from jail?
Well, actually, neither.
Well, Kim, is it okay if we call you Kim? Yeah, that should be fine, right? You're running out of time. And if you were just honest from the start, things could have gone so much smoother. Kimberly apologized profusely for wasting everybody's time and said she would call someone. However, she left her phone in the classroom. And no, she can't go and get it. The principal, who's pretty peeved as you can see, stood up from his chair and went to fetch her phone. The officer then decided that it was a good time to question Kimberly a bit more. Oh yeah, and also play his bangin' ringtone.
What did you drink this morning?
I don't drink anything but wine.
Okay. Hey, can I call you back? So you drank wine here on the way to school this morning?
Yeah, before I left home, I didn't drink it in the car or anything.
Okay, I'm gonna go to your room. Where is your phone?
Can I go down there with
No.
you? I don't even.
You don't know where it's at?
I think it's in my purse, but
Your
I'm.
purse is where?
Can I please? Can I?
No, there's kids in the hall. And there's teachers all standing here. They don't even know you're in here.
It might be on the desk. It's on the desk.
The officer asked Kimberly a few other questions and asked her how often she went to a counselor. She said that she sees one every other week, but it doesn't really help. The officer speaks calmly and nicely to Kimberly and lets her know that he doesn't think she's a bad person and that he knows people go through stuff sometimes, but he still needs to find out the truth and if she's holding anything back. Kimberly tells the officer that she's been working with children for her entire life, and while she's sobbing, the principal returns to the room.
Okay, no more games, right?
Yeah.
Other than that.
Oh no.
My juice.
Can I try again?
Oh no.
That there is wine.
This bitch done lied 4 times. You fucking bitch! Oh no, my window ain't closed all the way.
I thought that was from
W
last
bad.
Were you drinking up here yesterday?
Well, I brought it from home.
It's GG's, man. It's over.
Came back to that this morning. Did you get my phone?
Listen here. I'm whatever you want.
Well, I mean,
Is my phone in here?
I didn't go through your bag. That's your,
You
it's in
can.
first. I know, but my thing is,
yeah, I mean,
that's all I need.
yeah.
Did you get my phone?
You said your phone was in the purse.
Well, I thought it was on the desk, but it's okay.
Are you gonna call someone?
Well, I don't. I used to have everybody's numbers, but
You gonna get your phone and call someone?
Well,
Is it not in there?
I thought it was on the desk.
The principal left once again to fetch her phone, and here the officer hammers down on his honesty point. He tells Kimberly that the truth is out, even though she hasn't told it yet. He said that he wanted to arrest her because she lied to him, and she quickly tries to fix everything. She asks the officer what she can do to make everything right, and he tells her just to be honest with him.
I just wanted honest.
She wanted to suck some meat.
That's all I wanted.
I drank out of that yesterday. I didn't drink out of it today.
I don't believe you.
I drank out of that coming to work yesterday.
Well, where's the cup that you drank out of today? Is it in your classroom too?
I don't think so. Honestly, I thought I was doing a good job today. I don't know.
The officer clicks on his phone for a bit and leaves the room for a few minutes. When he returns, though, he decides it's time to book her. She wasn't being cooperative, and the officer finally had enough. The officer tried to reason with her for quite some time, and Kimberly could have gone home if she'd just called someone. Sadly, the first few seconds of the clip don't have any sound, but I guess the officer told Kimberly that it's time to go for a ride in his cop car.
Please, 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 please. I'll call somebody. I have somebody right here in town that will come get me.
Too late.
Please.
What's your date of birth, Kimberly?
Please, 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 just let me. Can we?
Hey, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You had your chance to be honest,
Well,
and,
I did.
and then you wipe this out.
But please let me call.
I should charge you with tampering with evidence.
Please let me.
No, no, it is over. No more. No more. I'm done.
Officer, please.
No.
I've never done anything bad in my whole life.
What is your date of birth?
5/7/1970. Please let me call somebody. Please.
1970. You look a little. Hold on. Let me do the math. 2023 minus 1970. 53. I thought you was 70. Damn. Black don't crack. You look up.
I will call somebody right now.
You're bringing a body camera.
Huh? I've got a friend right here in Perkins.
No, you're under arrest.
Please don't do this.
It's too late.
No, please, please, please. I can't do this, please. Please. Please, officer, please, please.
Please.
No. Please.
Come on, make it easy on yourself.
Please.
20428.
No.
My nigga, you moaning, my nigga?
Please.
20428.
Baby, appreciate that, boy.
Why not? There's no getting out of it.
No, let me call. No, you said I could call somebody. I'll call somebody to come get me. Please.
It's too late.
Why is it too late all of a sudden?
Because you've lied, done nothing but lie.
After a lot of begging and pleading, the officer, wait for it, still refuses to let her call someone. Instead, he calls for a transport vehicle. After all that lying, I can't believe her nose hasn't grown even a bit. The officer calls for the transport vehicle while Kimberly sobs at the table. The officer states that they'll be heading out the back door by the playground. And here, another story is brought to light. Kimberly tried to wipe out the cup and make it look like it wasn't used. The officer calls someone again and for a third time asks for the transport vehicle. He asks Spencer to come in through the back door and to escort Kimberly to the transport vehicle.
Back way, and I'll take her out the back way.
Oh my God.
But she's lied, and Mr. Ogle found a cup that had wine residue in it on her desk, so. Something coats. She's a new teacher. I'm in Miss Bowles' office. But I'm trying not to totally humiliate this lady, but she's working on it because she wiped the cup out. So.
This bitch cooked.
Yep.
Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't do anything.
Yeah, I'll take her out that way. Like out back, like by the playground.
No, please.
Alright. Alright. Where's your driver's license at?
I don't know.
Well, here's the deal. You're under arrest. So,
No,
hey, we're not gonna sit here and whine. That's over. Am I gonna find anything illegal in here?
I don't think so.
Famous last words.
No, officer. I'm sorry. Officer Dean, please don't do this. Please.
Where's your wallet at? That has your driver's license in. Is your first name Kimberly? Is that your legal first name? Is your driver's license in Oklahoma?
Yes. Please don't arrest me. Please let me just call a friend to come and get me. I'll call a friend. I'll do whatever I have to, but please don't arrest me. Please.
The officer's transportation has arrived, and it's time for Kimberly to go with them to the back of the car. Kimberly is placed under arrest, but she doesn't go easily, so the policeman calls in backup. Kimberly cries and begs the officer again to please let her call someone, but he's had enough.
Stand up. Stand up.
Can it just...
No,
Stand up,
I said
bitch.
I'm done.
No. Can I just walk out without the handcuffs
No.
on? No, please just let me walk out with
No, it's policy.
I'm
gonna cuff you up front. If you're gonna keep running your mouth, you're gonna get cuffed behind you.
wait, can I just talk to you for a second? Please. Please don't.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to.
You want to go to jail with
No.
multiple charges?
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
Do this, please. I just want to talk.
Me and my freaky, I said the same thing. Put your hands behind your back. Let me tie your ass. What am I saying? Yeah, I'm yapping.
Talk to you. Can you just talk to me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Please.
Chill, bro.
Will you just please talk to me?
I've tried talking to you.
Well, you're not talking to me now.
Talking's over.
Well, what about my stuff?
It'll go with you to the jail.
Officer, please.
Quit. I'm done. I tried to be nice.
W cop.
I'm done.
Okay. Can I just please?
No.
Can I just ask you a question?
Nope. Questions are over.
Why?
Is this your phone?
Yes. What made you so mad at me? What made you so mad? What made you so mad? I don't want.
She turned this into a freak ass show. Why is nigga saying W rated again? Watch it be a nigga that who rated now, bro? A nigga who won you. A nigga who won you.
Please don't listen to me.
Yo, bro. Don't call me down there for no bullshit like that again. I'm gonna slap the shit out of one of y'all.
Please don't make me go out in front of
Where you at?
everybody. Please.
I'm trying not to.
Can we just go in there for just a second, please? I'm sorry.
Stop pulling away from me.
After a lot of back and forth and a lot of begging and lying,
Now niggas
Kimberly
saying El Ego over a joke. Shut the f up. You niggas. Suck my nigga. What is y'all talking about?
was not given another chance and was escorted out of the building by the officers. She was escorted past the classes with little children in them. She didn't care when she came in the school drunk, so she shouldn't care either if the kids see the teacher escorted out of the building in cuffs. Luckily for her, the cops were quite nice and
Chibunda.
took her around the back where there weren't any children. She was placed in the cop car and taken to Payne County Jail, but she's since been released and been to court. Sadly, we don't know what her sentence was or if she had to pay a fine, but she could have been given a fine of up to $100 for public intoxication, as well as up to 30 days in jail. When the police first arrived at the hardware store in Little Rock, Arkansas, they spoke to the manager. He told them that there had been previous incidents on Friday and Saturday, and that the cashier brought in a male accomplice, and he came up with a cart to her register. She then removed the security tags and didn't ring up those items. Over $1,000 worth of items were taken, and that night, the two of them drove home together. If only she knew she was caught on camera.
Okay, sorry. 6:30 is when he, on Friday, is when he went up and she took the things off, the high dollar stuff, and rang up the low dollar stuff. Okay. Now, Saturday, he came in the store at 7:30, refunded the small items, and then got the stuff to come up here, and then he walked out with the at 7:45.
Now, while the officers made their way to the cashier, one of the employees went to watch the footage. That way, he could give the officers an exact sum of all the items stolen. The officers were escorted to the back, where they found her sitting. After a lot of discussion with the store,
Niggas trolling saying W raid. Watch this. They saying 1,000 raid. Start banning niggas! Start banning these niggas! Start banning niggas. I see niggas is down there trolling. Bro.
Store manager and other employees, the officers finally talked to Callie Lewis.
If the amount is under a certain amount, and it's a seek warrants issue, then per the manager's request, we're going to ban you from the store, so you're not to ever return, and that's on cameras.
For all you thieves out there, you should know that in Arkansas, theft does not automatically land you in jail. According to the law offices of Bryce Cook, should the value of items stolen be less than $1,000, the theft will in most cases be considered a misdemeanor. However, the charge will be raised to a Class D felony if the theft was one in a series of 3 or more thefts that occurred during a 3-day period. The theft will also be bumped up to a Class D felony if the stolen property value was between $100 and $500 and occurred during a state of emergency. There are other circumstances where the value of the stolen property may fall below $1,000 but will still be classified as a Class D felony. In most cases, however, theft will be considered a Class D felony should the stolen property value fall between $1,000 and $5,000. The penalties for a Class D felony may include up to 6 years imprisonment and fines, and taken downtown to talk to Detective Hudson.
Go ahead and stand up. Spin around, put your hands behind your back for me. You're going to be placed under arrest for suspicion of theft of property, okay? We're going to go talk to Detective Hudson, which at that time he's going to read you your Miranda rights. I'm not going to ask you any questions or anything of that nature because that would infringe on your rights. I'm not going to do that, okay? So if you have anything to say, you need to wait and save it for Detective Hudson after he reads you your Miranda rights, okay? But for right now, I'm telling you, you're under arrest for theft of property.
Nigga don't know the Miranda rights.
What happened on Friday and Saturday. Okay? All right. Walk with Officer Aguilera. We're going to have to, is that personal property right there?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Is that your only personal property?
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing else?
Is that it too?
Second, is there any way that,
Right now, you're gonna go talk to a detective, and that's gonna determine what's gonna happen.
Do you think I'm gonna go to jail?
You're going to talk to a detective. That's gonna determine what's the next process.
What does that mean?
What's that?
After she spoke to the detective, Kelly went to court and was served with a Class D felony. But sadly, there's no info on what her sentencing was. But with a Class D felony, we at least know that
like they said in SpongeBob, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
She and her male accomplice, Nicholas Preston, stole more than $1,000 worth of goods. Unless you're Eminem in the Real Slim Shady music video, you can't just go around spitting into someone's food. Well, Titania Hargrove decided
She looked like Andre Iguodala.
that she was gonna spit in a police officer's food. She was once very public when she accused Bakersfield police of attacking her, but after she lost that lawsuit, she was much less vocal. The 21-year-old spent a few years working for McDonald's, but she was caught by one of her co-workers rubbing a hamburger bun on the floor and spitting on it before she served it to a Bakersfield police officer. This was all caught on surveillance tape, and once the manager saw the video, he informed the police. She was arrested and fired from her job. The police said you can clearly see that it was intentional. This is not the first time she'd had a run-in with the law. Back when she was 19, she accused the cops of police brutality. Tatiana claimed that 2 police officers threw her to the ground and punched her, and even let their dog bite her, all because they mistook her for a male suspect.
I hope and I pray this doesn't happen to anybody else.
She released her own video, which went viral when she spoke about what happened, but the court ruled in favor of the officers, who had a different story. The court said that they didn't use excessive force or violate her civil rights. So, what do you think about Tatiana spitting in the police officer's food? Does she deserve to go to jail, or was firing her enough? Are you appalled by this behavior, or would you have done the same thing if you thought you were abused by the officials? What about the other people?
Shit, I'm nutting in the nigga food. I'm a nut and shit all in that food, rubbing and spitting on it.